Architectural Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
I sent an email, a request through your online site, and you had replied, and I had sent pictures, and I was following up with you. This is over the last 3 months, 4 months, and life things got in my way. So I'm following up with it finally. I was wondering if you might be able to help me out, figure out the right answer for this box that I have.
Well, yeah, I would. So, yeah, that pre-World War II lock that you have, you're dealing with something that you're not going to get parts for. It's the inside thumbturn that you're having trouble with? Yes,
that I think it's called the lock thumb turn knob disc. The multi, that part that goes into that inserts into the block set.
Yeah. Yeah. So Kaba Ilko makes one, but the orientation of the hub is on a square rather than a diamond. I know that Progressive Hardware makes one on a diamond, but I think they require buying 10 at a time. So that would be the issue with that. Why not?
You mentioned that the diamond versus the square. Is that the square of the shaft from the turn knob that comes in? So it is square. The one,
yours.
The one I have is squared that goes in there.
No, it's not. Well, the shape of the spindle might be a square, but the orientation of the hub is on a diamond.
Oh, okay. In terms of, okay, got it. I agree.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's the shape of a square, but orientation of a diamond. Got it.
Yeah. If you're to use the one I have, your thumb turn's going to be at a weird orientation, most likely.
That would be fine. That would be fine.
Yeah, well, also at the end of the day, I'm not even sure if it will work. Yeah. But yeah, you can order one, and you may have success with it, but I don't know for sure if it's going to work.
That's fine. I'll give it a try. If just best guess and go from there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you thinking that Kaba Ilko one that I mentioned, or you mentioned the Progressive?
The Progressive unit is on a diamond.
Okay.
I can't tell you any more confidently that it will or it won't work because because I don't know. I'm not even sure who made that mortise case that you have.
Yeah. The Reading, I have in my note, it's a Reading hardware company.
Reading? Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's, they were in Pennsylvania. Yeah. Yeah, so, the other thing that you could do that let me back up. The area in which you have inserted the turn knob disc, is that threaded? Does that turn knob disc thread in, or is it just held in? Yeah, it's just held in with the set screw. Yeah, I can see that. That's a bummer. But is yours tapped? It doesn't look like it is, but it should be. Yeah, what you could do is you could order a mortise cylinder, just like you have on the outside, okay? Except rather than insert a key into it, they make them that have thumb turns on it. So you could drill a larger hole and then hold a mortise cylinder in there that has a thumb turn. That would certainly solve the problem confidently. But it would involve making a drill.
I have resources to adjust, to a solution you're talking about if needed. And what you're saying is that part that's a diamond, that would be threaded?
No, if you took out your existing turn disc altogether,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then that area on the mortise case would look exactly like the opposite side, where your mortise cylinder threads into from the from the outside of the house.
Okay.
So basically, you're just putting a mortise cylinder on the inside that, rather than take a key, it has a thumb turn.
Say that one more time.
You would be buying a mortise cylinder that would be identical to the one that you have now, except that it wouldn't take a key. It would have an integrated thumb turn on. If you've ever,
Got it.
yeah, if you go through an aluminum storefront door like you have on retail, there's always mortise thumb turns on the inside of those doors, and that it would be the same principle. That should work. This turn disc idea, it may or may not work. I don't know. I've just not tried.
I'm willing to try both options. Just get both. Is that?
Yeah.
Do you carry both of those options?
I can definitely get them both. I would need to see a photograph of the back side of the existing mortise cylinder so I know what cam type that lock requires. I can guess, but we should try to start eliminating guesswork. And I don't.
I have the third picture.
Yeah,
that's not it. Yeah. Okay.
So the lock is on the door and the cylinder's on the outside, right? So all you got to do,
yes,
in the edge of your lock case, you've got the two slotted machine screws that are there. You obviously know what they do. You've got to loosen the one, unthread your mortise cylinder, take it out, take a picture of the back side, the side opposite of where the key goes in, and send that to me. Because the back of the new, you know what? There's two pictures. I want you to also tell me the length of the mortise cylinder as well, which is just the length of the body of it, so we can make sure. I mean, I can guess, but I don't know your door thickness either.
The length of the mortise cylinder. I'm trying to get a sense of what that means. In the
so when you
picture.
Yeah, it's not in any of your photos. When you loosen that slotted screw, you will then be allowed to unthread your mortise cylinder, correct?
Correct.
Okay. If you imagine that mortise cylinder as a right side view.
All right. From the outside then?
No, like if you looked at it in profile. If you looked at it from the face where you can see probably a name above the cylinder, the broaching for the key, if you turned it 90 degrees and looked at the profile of it,
okay,
you need to tell me the length of it, which is the dimension or the distance from the underside of the head of the mortise cylinder to the back of the cam. It'll be 1 1/4 inches or 1 inch or 1 1/8 or something like that. But I want to know that so I can send you one that we're pretty sure is going to work. Do this. Take it off the door.
Yeah.
Shoot me a picture. Do this tomorrow because there's a bar stool in my near future, which is just a joke. It's a saying. There's not. I'm going to keep working, but I have to leave. So if you can do this tomorrow or any day this week, while we're on the phone with the picture in front of me, we can look at it together and I can tell you, here's what I need. Or actually, send me what you've got, and before you put it back up, I can send you back a marked up image of what I need.
Okay. All right. Do you? Is there a particular time that works for you tomorrow? I'm West Coast, but you know.
Yeah. So I don't want to nail either one of us down to a time, but I leave generally by about 4 o'clock Eastern, so 1 o'clock your time. I'm going to be heading out. So just call me in the morning or call me, about lunchtime tomorrow, or just tomorrow's Wednesday. Call me Thursday.
Okay.
Meaning if tomorrow early in the first half of the day doesn't work, call me at a time when the second half of the day works. Or a little bit, it's always going to have to be that. Unless, of course,
I'll try and call you before 1 p.m. tomorrow, our time, my time, or before noon, actually, so then there's time.
We'll get it sorted out. We'll get
through this.
Yeah, we'll get another 100 years out of that lock.
Yeah, I mean, it seems it's in good shape otherwise. I think what happened was something got, someone was trying to force it to go one direction. That the lock, because it's an opposite turn from the more more current locks. The way that you turn it counterclockwise versus clockwise, or vice versa. And someone forced it, and I think broke that lock set, that insert, the disc. So
what's ironic, as a child, I was positively abusive in hardware. What child really isn't, I suppose? But like in grammar school, when it would let out for the summer, my foot would come down on that exit device like the hammer of Thor. And it's ironic that I spend my life now helping people fix their broken hardware.
Yeah, it got stuck. I think the person that worked on it tends to work with heavy equipment, and they put a wrench on it. Honestly, so he has a little patience. I had to stop him from drilling out parts.
He'll get it off the door, that's for sure.
Well, hang on. Okay, well, let's do that. I'll give you a call tomorrow with the lock set and pictures, and even maybe let's do that. And in terms of sending pictures via email, or do you have or do you want me to send them by text or
email? Just reply to the email that I sent.
Okay, all right. Let's do that. All right.
Awesome. I'll talk to you in the very near future, sir.
All right. Sounds good. Woo. All right. Thanks, Richard.
You're welcome, sir. Bye.
Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.